Hi guys, Doga with Danielle here. How are we all doing today? Today I thought I would touch base on breath work. So through the last 18 days, I think we would all agree that we've discovered that the underpinning for all the yoga practices is in our breathing. And in yogic terms, it is known as pranayama, is the practice of breath control through a series of breathing patterns, which there are many. So in Sanskrit, prana equals life force, and then yama means to control, so to control our life force energy. So it's a system of techniques used to harness and manipulate universal energy, known as prana. It is an integral aspect of yoga, often incorporated into asana or the physical practice, or used as a preliminary step for meditation. The practice of pranayama may be used for purification, achieving liberation, focusing the mind, steadying the body, or as an add-on to other techniques such as mantra chanting and meditation. For thousands of years, yogis have developed techniques to work with this energetic system through the practice of pranayama as a means of cultivating balance and wellness in body and mind. The Hatha Yoga Pradipika is one of the first texts to give detailed descriptions of pranayama techniques. As I said, there are many, so that would be including Surya Veda, Ujayi, Sitali, Bastrika, Brahmari, Murcha, and Plavini, and each of those have their own specific benefits. The four most known stages of pranayama are puraka, which is inhalation, and tara kumbhaka, the mindful pause after inhalation, so when you breathe in and then release, and then rachaka, exhalation, and baya kumbhaka, the mindful pause after exhalation, so similar as to the inhalation and then hold in and then pause in thereafter. So you may well have also heard of Wim Hof, who also uses breathing techniques in his methods that also include ice water therapy in his teachings. So it is not only in yoga that our breath is used as a great tool for achieving optimal health. Breath work can also be used in times of pain and managing pain. So if you think about when women are in labour and are asked at the crucial point between pushing to pant as a way to control their body's natural urge to push, that. And I guess with that it gives you a slight lightheadedness, which then possibly enables you to kind of drift away slightly from the pain. Not sure if that fully works though. But when you take all of these things into account, it really does make sense, because prana, meaning life force, if we are not breathing, then we are not considered alive. When we are born, we inhale our first breath, and then when we die, we exhale our last. Our daily breath is a constant reminder of the miracle of life. So today we're going to look at Ujayi breath and what it is used for. So Ujayi breath regulates the heating of the body. The friction of the air passing through the lungs and throat generates internal body heat. It is similar to a massage for the internal organs. As the core becomes warm from the inside, the body becomes prepared for the asana practice or the physical practice. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. We're going to have a look at the Ujayi breath. I've never practiced it in front of a camera before, so I'm not even sure I will be that great at explaining it, but I will certainly do my best. So that's why I filmed inside today as well, because you are going to need to kind of hear the depth of that breath. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment just while I prepare. I think I'm going to need a little drink, because it is going to require some concentration of air through the throat. You do need to feel that. And yeah, back in a moment. Okay, so we're back. Right, so if you remember when we do the breathe in to center ourselves, and I ask you to breathe in through your nose, really expanding the lungs, taking that air all the way down into your stomach area. So Ujayi is slightly similar. So at first we are going to do that. We're going to connect to our normal breathing. We're going to take that into account. And then after we are going to move into the Ujayi, I will just give you a brief overview of how that works. So you breathe in through your nose and exhale through your nose as well. But it's still in the terms of taking that long inhale. And normally with that centering one, we tend to let it go through our mouth. But instead, this time we're going to let it go through our nose. So I'll give you a quick demonstration. So you may have heard the depth of the breath there. And the whole premise is that you feel the flow literally of all of that air in through your nostrils, all the way down the back of your throat. And it kind of lingers around there. You kind of hold the life force energy there before releasing it in. So let's kick it in. Let's start off with our normal breath that we are used to by now, which we only did yesterday. Remember, I ended it. I didn't even think about the synchronicity of how this would all work out, but this does seem like the natural step now. On the next few days, we need to learn how to harness our breath to make this work better for us. So let's bring it in. And release. And again. Okay, so we're now going to move on to the Ujayi. Bring it in through the nose and out through the nose, feeling the energy of the air hitting the back of your throat as you do so. And you can have your eyes open or you can have them closed. It's completely up to you. Ready? And one more time. Now, I don't know about you, but I certainly started to feel that really expanding on my core muscles there. And also literally feeling the flow of the energy going through in itself, to me, is quite calming. And yeah, if you had somebody who was breathing like that at night and not snoring, I think that would be quite comforting. But yeah, that is Ujayi breath. So welcome to a new breath that is really great for moving through your practices and also for jogging. If you can maintain that kind of breath, you will find a really nice pace for your jogging as well. So you see, it's not all just related to yoga, but just the yoga philosophy and the way of life really does make a big impact all round. So yeah, anyway, catch you tomorrow, guys. Bye.